Hello. My name is Jacob. I'm gonna be talking about the first time I did acid, or at least I guess the first time I recall doing it. Cause I don't know, man. My memory's honestly pretty hazy at this point. Like I've been doing fucking just pretty fucked up drugs for the last little while. Nothing too hard, no fucking crack, no heroin, no shit like that. Mostly just like psychedelics, Molly, cocaine. I guess coke's kind of bad, but you know. And I mean, fucking been an alcoholic for a while, but you know, that's whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about my first acid trip. So basically, it's pretty fucking weird. I was chilling with my buddies from work, right? And so we were just hanging out, drinking beers at his house, and then basically someone picked up acid, and these guys they had done acid before. I've never really done acid, so I was like, all right, I guess I'll try it, cause you know everyone was doing it. I was like, you know, let's do it. So I took a tab. They all took like a tab. It was fucking pretty crazy to say the least. Basically, like, just hanging out and being on it was just so weird. Like, I remember when I was peeking off of it, it was so dark and we had drank so many beers and we were in this like super ghetto basement suite. Like, it was a really like ghetto little spot. If you don't know what a basement suite is, it's basically like a house or like a suite under a house. It's like a basement turned into a house. So yeah, we were chilling in my buddy's from work ghetto ass basement suite. Him and his brother lived there. We were chilling. We fucking did this acid. We were so fucked up and we drank so many beers. Like there was this corner and it was all just full of crushed cans. Like this entire corner was just all full of crushed cans. It was like a fucking mountain. It was so fucked up. It looked so fucked. But yeah, like all around the house, it was like fucking messy. Everyone was partying. It was crazy. And I was just so high on this fucking acid, like I couldn't even handle shit. I was just zoning out to the music and shit. I remember at one point I was watching the live action fucking Cat in the Hat, and that fucking drove me crazy. I sat there laughing at that for hours. And yeah, like everything was just really surreal. And even though I was in a really shitty environment, like everything was still beautiful, you know? And everything was still really happy. It was one of the happiest days of my life, to be honest. Like thinking back on it now, like I don't even know. Like it was a pretty good time, I guess, you know. Some of it seems like regret, you know, like I shouldn't have been doing as much fucked up shit as I was doing, but I mean, I don't know. At the time, by the way, I was like 16, 17 at the like latest. Like I was pretty young. So yeah, like it was pretty weird. But I remember I was on acid in that mountain of cans when I was really peaking. The whole mountain looked like one big like glob of Play-Doh or something. Like all the cans morphed into one big glob of Play-Doh, and it looked super weird. Like it tripped me right the fuck out. It was this big blob of Play-Doh, and I tried to explain it to everyone, but no one knew could understand me, cause I was the only one seeing it, you know. But yeah, that's how acid is, you know. The trips are weird. It's fun though. I'd recommend doing it, but probably in a more controlled environment than I've done it in. You know, 'cause that house was really volatile. There was a lot of people in and out. You know. Also, you know, we were actually we were doing fucking cocaine at the same time. So like, there were points where I was trying to fucking do these rails of coke, and the line was like moving. It was like waving in front of me, like I was missing the whole line, 'cause it was like moving on me. So I was just so high on this fucking acid, like I couldn't even see the line. And also, I mean, I was really fucking drunk too. We were all really fucking drunk. Like, it was a crazy fucking shit scene. I can't even like describe it. Like, and like throughout the night we did so much crazy shit. Like we went out and this was in the winter, by the way. This was probably January. This is in Vancouver, British Columbia. Fucking Surrey though. Surrey, British Columbia actually. The fucking ghetto. Fucking the shitty ass neighborhood. But it's nice though, you know, it's whatever. Fucking I got love for it. I got love. But yeah, basically we were walking through this little trail going to the corner store while we all super fucking high on acid. Like none of us could even comprehend what was going on, but we were trying to go to the corner store pick up munchies and whatnot like that. So we're like walking through this like bush trail, and we're just walking through, and it's like I'm honestly not even sure if it was actually snowing or not, but I swear we all saw snow coming down, and it was snowing as we were walking through this trail because we were all so high on the acid that none of us knew, but it was like a connected trip, you know, like it was like all of us, like our souls were like bonded at that very moment, you know. Me and my fucking three homies. It was my homie from work, then his brother, and then their other homie. I haven't talked to them in a while, to be honest. I feel pretty fucking guilty about that. They were my brothers for life for a really long time. I should fucking hit them back up, you know. It's my bad. But yeah, we walked through this forest, and eventually we made it to the store. And what was funny too is I remember I was so high on the acid. I was like, yo, this will be hilarious. I'm gonna go into the store and buy a porn mag, because I was only 16 at the time. So I was like, yo, I'm just gonna go in and buy this, see if he sells it to me, because I was just so drunk and high. I was like, this is gonna be hilarious. And so I went in. I couldn't even speak to the guy. I just kept laughing and laughing and laughing. I was so high on the acid. I just kept laughing. And then he just like, he didn't even ID me. He thought it was probably funny too. He didn't even know what the fuck was wrong with me. But yeah, he just fucking let me pay for it. And then we left. I remember my buddy came in there too. And I guess they kind of knew him because they lived in the area for a while, and they were kind of like, oh, he's good, don't worry, he's with us, kind of a thing. Even though it was like, fuck, man, it was such a scene. All for like, it was a shitty fucking little like shit porn magazine too. Like, yo, if you're buying porn mags, this was like 2017, I think, maybe 2018. If you're buying porn mags in fucking 2018, you're fucking losing, bud. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, fuck, man, if you're fucking tripping balls at a fucking SO station in fucking Surrey, British Columbia, tripping on acid and fucking liquor, I guess you're losing anyways, right? But, you know, you live and you learn, you know. I think it was fun. I think we all had a pretty fun time. I know I did. I mean, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm happy I went through it, I guess, you know. You know, like I've made so many fucking mistakes in this fucking life I've lived, you know, and like, words can't even explain how I feel about it, because it's like, I love every moment of it, but at the same time, there's so many regrets, and there's so many things holding me down. But I guess that's the secret to life. You gotta balance the yin and the yang. With all good there is bad, and with all bad there is good. And if you meet somewhere in the middle, you'll be okay. I think that's just what I gotta focus on, you know? I think that's what everyone has to focus on, you know? Stay in the middle. A lot of people, they're so focused on, I'm this, you're that. You know, you're that, I'm this. It's not healthy, man. We're all fucking people. We all need to love one another. And there's no key to humanity or happiness without love. You know? Everyone wants to keep everything, you know, separate. And it hurts. It hurts. But I mean, this is kind of a tangent. You know, I'm trying to talk about this acid trip. But yeah, basically, after the SO station, we walked back to the fucking house. It was a trip. We were still really fucked up. You know, we were still doing more fucking coke, still drinking more. Like, fucking, once again, I couldn't even see the lines in front of me. And, like, I remember we ended up staying up so late. The one guy and his girlfriend went into the bedroom, and they just stayed there, and then it was just me and his brother just there, and we were just chilling. And, like, you know, it was like chills, you know, we were just chilling. We did like a shit ton of coke, because obviously we had no more acid, so we were kind of coming down off the acid. This was like at 4 a.m. probably. And so we just kept doing fucking line after line, just me and him bumping tunes and shit off the loud ass speaker, just blasting music. And fuck, man, we got so fucked up. And then I remember at one point, he fucking like stumbled to the bathroom and went and fucking puked harsh in the bathroom. And I remember I just sat in the fucking living room, blasting on the speaker, listening to Tupac, listen to Changes, listen to all the different Tupac songs, you know, Dear Mama, shit like that. And I swear I started crying, you know. It was probably one of the most therapeutical things I've ever done, and it really healed me. But at the same time, it showed me how vulnerable I am. And even now, when I just hear these songs, it brings me back to those moments. And, you know, those moments were good, you know. They're moments of clarity. They're moments where you feel, everything's almost alright. But I don't know, man. I don't know if everything's gonna be alright. I don't know. I'm just remain hopeful. But yeah, basically, to wrap it up, I fucking tripped balls. We fucking did all this. I ended up just probably passing out somewhere in the fucking corner by the end of the night. I don't really know. Okay, actually no, one more wrap up thing. We woke up in the morning at like 5 a.m. and I was still coming down off the acid, and we put on Planet Earth and we watched the video with the monkeys. And that is very trippy to see monkeys when you're kind of like on acid, by the way. Cuz there's so much alike. Like it's like they're cousins, you know? Respect monkeys. Monkey rights. Anyways, peace out. Thanks for fucking listening, I guess.